Hey guys, how's it going? Back again on the 6th of August 2022. And so it's 3:43 Eastern right now. I got my RTS software going again. Don't need that. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I have that open. Can I not close that? One second. Usually, okay. I'm like, what the hell's my software? This isn't my software. This is the, that's something else that's running in the background, which shouldn't be. Oh well. I'll pretend it's, I guess I'll put it down there somewhere. Weird stuff. I believe this is running 342. Yep. Okay, good enough. Let's just ignore it. I was going to say ignore it and it'll go away, but probably not. Okay, let's load up the southeast. We'll keep things going. So yeah, it's about 3:44 right now. I'm gonna run this through supper. What the hell? That freaked me out. I thought for a minute it actually said I was a train. Okay. Well, that loaded a lot quicker. Okay, let me see here. Hello. There we go. Okay, everything should be going okay. It's a little busy, but not too bad. It says I have that track occupied and I'm not too sure why. I think it's because the switchers are down there, but I'm not positive what the hell's going on there. Yeah, it's the switchers. Okay. Well, that's fine. The switchers can stay there. So let's see where we're at here. Oh, glad you like it. Phone's annoying. Okay, so I got 2 trains spawned. What time are we at in the game here? So we're at 8:20. So that's not scheduled. Canceled, spawn, canceled. Departed F-14. Still have to take that out. Not a big deal. So the next train I don't have is until 10 o'clock, so I got lots of time. But I need to bring in and bring out a few things. So what do we got here in the yard? R7, 2, and 1. Oops, we're at the wrong side. So has R2 been brought in? Should be, anyways. I want to make sure because I'm surprised. I guess that would be the next one to spawn, but Waycross chart. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. We were talking about what we were going to bring. GFL was the only one that I was going to trim. I had to trim GFL first. Okay, I remember now. So we'll go ahead, we're going to trim that out, and then we will deal with the AEI software. These guys are fine here. But it's running in the background, so it's doing its thing. So let's start this one up. Oh yeah, here comes our, forgot about our inbound too, 681. So he's lined up, I believe. He better be lined up to go that way, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, because I got that guy out of the way. I forget what track I have him lined up to. Okay, 681's set to go to 3. Oops. Okay, so we'll bring that in from AEI. RO2's okay, I just have to get GFL out of the way. So we'll do that first. Then we'll get him humping. I just want to make sure he's set up. Yeah, he's fine, and RO3 is... Well, RO3 I have to shut off or else he will go right through it. So we'll relinquish that on stop. 1,655. Okay. 1,655. What do we got here? I don't have links for the Thomasville leads. That's all right. I'm sure it's fine. I think it'll fit down there, but we'll find out. Okay, let's get the GFL out of there. Did I ever get T20 out of there? I gotta check that out. If not, I should start dealing with some of that. I don't know what the hell's in T20. Or what was in T20. Okay, that's 609. I never got rid of T20. Okay, hold on a second here. That's not good. Well, at least it was in a track that I don't use that often. Let's clear this out. I know what T21 is. T20. That was the one I ran the locals down. Huh. Okay. That's a little odd, but... I know nothing is sitting in T20 right now. I have to start marking when I've actually removed it from the database. Or find a way how I want to do that, just as a checksum. Okay. Let's put this back on. We were looking at GFL. That's what I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, let's go with okay, so GFL, it's in the bowl right now. We're just moving them down. There's the ones in receiving 2 which are coming. But for now I'll put that to trim south for the time being. Okay, we got others to bring in from in R3 and R7. And departed F14. So let's get that 144 units out of F14. Because that just left the end of the last video I did. Departed F14, Waycross. Okay. Let's see if I have F14. Oops, something else is still tagged. So select all here. Let's see if we have an F14. Come on. Yep. Yeah, we do have F14, so how many units did I say I had there? 133. And we'll remove those. Schedule. Wrong one. Okay. Okay, so now when we look at the chart for RO2, suddenly we got room for GFL. And he's fine. Okay, good. Alright, so we'll check. Oh, we got all kinds of things. Hope you're feeling better, Scott. Screw them. Don't worry about it. As long as you're feeling better, Scott. Who the hell's trying? Is somebody trying to call me? I don't want to answer. I don't know who that is, so. Emmett, you know how to get a hold of me. Got a flip for a time, Sean. Okay. Anyways. Well, I sent an email your way. Oh, here's another inbound on 8. Okay. Is it 549 that's coming? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I spawned him just before, too. I think I got one more coming, but I'm not positive. Man, this is bunching up. Okay. Oh yeah, where were we? We're at somewhere. I was thinking of something, and then okay. So our O2's fine, so we can get him going. Where's my outbound train? Here's 457. Between Boulogne and South Hillard. So I got some time to do that. Have enough tracks on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got one free. We'll use one. Alright, which way are you going, buddy? You're going the wrong way. I was wondering why there was an EOT on the end of them. I was like, you're not a hump. Yeah, you're a hump. Okay, so we're now all set up for the hump. We know we're in good shape. So one last check here of the time. We're at 8:51. I think we're good till 10 o'clock if I'm not mistaken right now. So again, good shape, and I knew we would be. Yeah, there is no 458. 10 o'clock is the next outbound. Q410. Okay. So we've got over an hour to play with that one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the escape valve that I was talking about. He's going to relinquish. He's going to hump. There's another train coming in to track R08. Let me see if I can get him arriving. Q459. Yeah. I think he's going into R09. No, R08. Okay. Okay, let me see. So I gotta bring that in. I gotta bring that in. Okay, this one I'm humping. Entering R08. Everything else is okay for the schedule at the moment. I don't think I have any other inbounds, as far as I can tell. No. And then I have to bring in the AI, but I'm going to include this one in, so I will... So those are my messages. I got 3 to bring in AI, and I have to transfer to the bowl for the hump at Q685 until 10 o'clock. So I got a nice window right now to work on this. So we're going to switch over to... Double check that. So the escape valves is a way to move... to get cars to basically turn themselves around. So the whole premise of an escape valve is like a safety valve, like for pressure or whatever. So, or pressure valve, or however the hell you wanna, however you want to name it. So what happens is, this is empty right now because we're just starting. We're starting everything over, even though the yard is fairly full. We've only been working on this at. It was completely empty. So it's 8:55. We've been at it 20 hours and 55 minutes, and we got trains everywhere. We've got the hump, the bowl, which was packed as well. We've already had outbound trains, so everything's starting to fill in, although there's still a lot of work to do. Now, when it comes to the industries, you got so many industries to switch. One person can't do it alone. You have 2 choices. You either go with smaller territories, which is certainly possible, or you decide you like one busy territory and then you want to possibly have stuff in there for when you're running a server and you have a lot of people available, but in the case that cars can't be transferred, you want an easy way to transfer them, if that makes sense. So you do basically an escape valve. Now, in order to get that to work, we've got to create an industry. So I just typed in new industry. I'm going to call this Jacksonville. And this is where it gets tricky. as far as what industries, because then you're getting into all the industries. You're basically getting into every single possible industry that can deal with it. We'll call it Jacksonville for now. I don't know if this is going to handle everything for Jacksonville or not, but and the whole purpose of this is just to change it. It's not to call for it. It's to actually change it. So when we edit the track here, good thing I'm coming in at this time of night. Normally it's okay, but it's actually good for the night when you're coming in. But I'll start at the other side of. Yeah, I want to start at the other side of. So this is the set-off track when it's going to come in. It doesn't matter about if it's fouling switches or not. In fact, this is going to take quite a bit of the yard when I get done. But for now, we're only going to concentrate on one track. And that's the track that this guy is coming in on. I think that takes us right to the signal. That takes us right to the switch. Which is, I would say, I'll put it up. I'll put it up to the switch, but I don't think we need that much. Tracks are assigned. Okay. Jacksonville, I don't know what I want to call this. I'm just going to call it that. Just for the hell of it. Again, this isn't calling demand. I'm not calling this for trains. All I'm doing is after so many hours, which is 18, I don't even know which ones I'm doing. But we're going to work on that. Don't worry about that. And we may need more. We may need another industry or two. Well, we won't need more than one, but hopefully we don't need too many. But you never know, because one could require boxcar loads, the other could require boxcar empties, so we got to change it all. And you want this to take place pretty easily. So for now, I'm just gonna put the letter T. It's gonna change within 18 hours. We're gonna change all of this. So it's going to take 18 hours to take place, but this is just a filler right now. We'll be back on this. Okay. Add this industry. Okay. There we go. So if we were to put like that, you can now see that we have we have one out here too. I didn't think we had that, but so we have an industry called Jacksonville. That goes from signal to signal on the C lead. Okay. Whoop-de-doo, right? Doesn't mean nothing. There's our train coming in. Oh, I gotta turn those off for now. Industry tags. Okay. We'll zoom in on the yard here for now. So there's a lot of things that we have to do. Let me just go into. Let me check the chat out here for a minute. Is the EOT a train device? Yeah. Yeah, it's the flashing red light at the end. It works. It will tell you the back pressure, and you can. It will help administer EOT braking as well. Okay, so Now that we got that, we have to go back into the sheets. We're probably going to make another one just to get us going on this. Car files, no. Industry configuration, that could be one. I may go with this. In fact, I'm going to. So, want to look at my my Jacksonville stuff. So if I look at the logistics, that should tell me the trains that I'm looking at here. So we want 753, 759. I'm going to sort these as well. Definitely want to sort them. Okay. Or I can do it that way. Well, first I'm going to sort it. I won't worry about that so much. Let's sort it. I don't know what the red one's all about, but I'm not even too sure what that's all about, but okay. Alright, so we'll go here. I'm gonna go with purple. Y124. Uh, 767. I don't have to worry about just yet. The ones I have to worry about are those. Now, if I was to go back, oh, piss off. No, don't do that to me. Goof. call that just a valve. Oops. All right. I may go ahead and create one more. To do the exact opposite. And just forego all that other nonsense that's going on. So if it's a load, it turns it into empty. If it's an empty, it turns into a load. I might do that, instead of having to worry about everything else. So where are we at here? Now 457 is getting close to Jacksonville TOFC. So yeah, let's try something here. Okay, industry tags are on. I'm going the wrong way. All right. I wish you can do both, but you can't. So now I'm going to create another new industry. Actually, let me belay that whole thing. Can I go back to? I guess not. This is probably the easiest way to do it. Is just use every friggin' car type there is, and whatever it sees, it should do it. Now, I've done these before. I haven't done one in a long time, so we'll see how it works. If it works. As far as I know, it will. Because it finds the car type and says, okay, you just basically you're placing it in the same location. So what happens, the way it normally operates is this. If you're working Jacksonville yard, you have to take it out of designated tracks in the receiving yard within 18 simulated hours. This isn't real hours. This isn't like a 24/7 server. I had them as high as 7 days on a 24/7 server. This is different because I may only run a few hours in a night. So, I mean, I've been doing this for about a week now, and I'm still not 24 hours in. Although I should hit it by tomorrow. If not, possibly tonight, I don't know. 4:46? Oh, 24:46. I'm going to have supper pretty soon. Oh, I want to change those. First of all, edit track. So now I follow along. Follow the breadcrumbs. And you can add a different track later. You can change the track. You don't have to worry about redoing it all. Once you've got it started, it's pretty simple. Yeah, gotta go down lower. Oops. Not too worried about the Jacksonville out on the main line. That's just an accident. Trains will start doing stuff, but it takes 18, unless they're going to sit there for 18 hours, which they won't on a main line. It's not a big deal. Woo! Yep. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. I I said that just a few minutes ago, and then I forgot again, and so this time we're turning them into empties. So what we want to do is we want to go into here. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, even though I just added all that crap. Industry configuration, this is the one I want. Pretty sure that's the one that I'm using. So I just copy that. And then over here, sure everything is in there, which it is. So it's basically sending, it's retagging it to something going north. It doesn't care what it is, it doesn't care where it's going, it's going north. Somewhat simplistic, but it's the way it works, and I'll add this industry. So now it says Jacksonville, Jacksonville 2. If I go to save the configuration, that's fine. So now we go back into here. And instead of the letter T, oops. I want to make sure I did that right on all of them. Now, hopefully that works. I'm going to monitor that one closely, but I'll know the car types as I see them. I know certain car types I'll see and what have you. And the hump's still going in Waycross because they're popping up across my screen there. Okay, so that configuration updated, and then when I look at to here, I'm looking at all of them. According to that, everything is okay. So that should work. So every 18 hours, or after 18 hours of a train stopping, a timer is going to start running on everything in there. That's even a good double check to make sure I got all the blocks, because you see Jacksonville, Jacksonville 2, right? Now you can use as many tracks as you want. Doesn't matter. You just have to distinguish between where you want the I'll get it. Where you want the other things to work, but okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got a grainer coming through. I think I already did this one. This one seems okay. Okay, so Q457's coming in now. In a few minutes I'll have to rescue that. I'll show you what I mean by rescue it. But for now, I'm going to head back into the yard. We've still got a half an hour before the next train or whatever. Now it did say $7.99 was going to be fairly full, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. I'm looking for it here. $7.99. Oh, actually, it said minus 228. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I came in to check that, because I should have pulled that track. That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I'm back. I might have got lucky. $7.99's at the end. Please tell me. Sort of. Sort of, but not really. Oh yeah, I got a lot of $7.99, so I am going to forget how I get this the hump to stop. There's a way to do it. Well, that's definitely one way. Well, I'm going to have to bring in some more beyond that switch. Got no choice there. Okay, I'll go drag him out. Oh, wrong. I forgot to, I meant to soak my one dish because I'm going to start supper. Well, it's because it didn't like the EOT at the back. I always prefer to have this closed up when I'm switching. Oh. Speed control is already on. Alright, I gotta start getting my supper going here. To a stop. Now that he's out. Oh, I gotta keep it at 4. Oops. $767 looks like it's doesn't have much room either. I just realized that. I think it'll make it, but barely. What's 767 say to me? said 310. I don't know about that. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Oh, it actually threw all 5? Did it actually give me an error? Yeah. Yeah. I must have had an error. Okay. Well, as long as it worked. 772. Hey, it worked. Yeah. Okay, that's my train that just came in there. I gotta relinquish it. Or get it going again, one or the other. So I'll go ahead and do that. Wrong way. Okay. So to get this guy going again, all we do is take the 767 stuff. Well, first let's see where his tail end is. That's a good spot. So we take control of this thing here. Relinquish it. That'll cancel the signal. Now we go ahead and take the Georgia Pacific, which is 767. Oh boy. I gotta... Sorry guys. Gotta stir my stuff. Give me a minute. Ah. That's what happens when you get all fired up into this. Okay. So as I was saying, yeah, 767 is right here. So we take this, open up our coupler. So the switch stopped us, not the signal. Obviously the signal was going to keep going. Take the switch out. Make sure everything's okay on the back end. So he didn't back up or anything like that. Yeah, looks good. As soon as I AI it, it'll make sure the air is right, everything else is good. And it will call for a signal. Maybe get a signal. Well, he's got a red signal right now. Ah, they let somebody else ahead of him. You snooze, you lose. Passenger train's coming first. Ah, well. He'll go next. I'll go back to Barstow. Or Barstow. Waycross. I've caught myself saying that a few times. Got that 10 o'clock train to get moving. Be right back. I'm gonna let my microwave cool in a second. This should end in a second. And I'm gonna have supper. Well, we figure out something. I don't know what the hell we're gonna figure out. What I might do is shut down for a little bit, because all I'm going to be doing, I don't think there's anything else I have ready to hump. I can take a look, but if I had something available to hump, which I don't, I kind of do that, but I have to start trimming everything, and then my supper's going to get cold. This guy's going the other way, so I got to take the power off of him as well. But I think we'll take a break and come back a little later. Is that my supper's just about to cool now. He's just going to go into the last few tracks and stop there. So I'm just going to save it in a few minutes at 10 o'clock, and that'll be that. I'll let you watch that for a few seconds. If you want to see that. Give you that for a minute. Be right back. Okay, so we're all done humping. We'll just wait for those last few cars to connect down here. What do we got here? 767's done. We're just waiting for New Orleans. Probably. Can I jump on one of these? I gotta try. Oh, I can. See? There, we'll make it dramatic for you guys. I'm getting my supper ready. Here, I'll put a flashlight on so you can see. Like that helps. system's working pretty good since I brought it back up. Again, this is the first 24 hours. It'll get a little bit more hectic in the... Well, I shouldn't say it's going to get more hectic because a lot of the infrastructure that I'm building into it will already be in place. Like the valves and some of the trains that I'm spawning in and setting up. I mean, the only thing that's going to still take work, which is part of the Yardmaster's duties, is to keep up the AI and plan moves. And that's all going to depend on how long it takes the train to get here, if it's delayed in leaving or anything like that. Now, right now, I'm not simulating delays because there's enough delays in the route, plus if I'm tied up or doing something else, like I got one that's supposed to spawn right now, so it'll actually probably go pretty close to on time when I come back later on. And I probably will come back later on. Just gonna add some milk. And always make sure everything is stopped moving in the hump before you save and shut down. Oh, that's way too much milk. Damn it. Holy crap, that's a big container. I'll be right there. I just need to... I'll stir it. Check the chat real quick. Man, that's a lot of milk. I didn't think there was that much in the container, but... Oh. Well, it's a good little system for single players and servers like myself, which isn't running right now, but doesn't have that many people in it. And I needed to do this, take this time to figure out what I was going to do, how I was going to do it. And I'm going to stick with the Southeast for now because I enjoy the challenge of what's going on right now. Let me just check the chat real quick. Okay, that's all for now, guys. I might be back on later on. We'll see. We have some supper. Relax for a bit. If I'm not on tonight, I will be on tomorrow, maybe evening, because I plan on going out during the day. So, anyways, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. See ya.